Hi guys, I know it's a weird place to start. I'm on the messy patio table. I'm trying to figure out what goes in a pot, what goes on a mount, and how to make everything look nice out here. I saw that there was a long time since I did a bloom video, so we're gonna do a bloom video. This is gonna be a bloom show video. All right, so since I am short on time, I'm going to go through the blooms and then we're going to talk about everything later, if that makes sense. So if you just saw my video on the goodies that I got from the Sawgrass Festival, then you saw this beauty. This one, believe it or not, I didn't realize I had her. And I only realized because I had her in a pot and I saw, what is this red thing? And it's the same. This is Elsie Rojo Valentine. So this is beautiful. I don't know, I got her as a bag baby, and then now this is from Orchids in Bloom. And by the way, I hope this goes out soon. I hope I get edited and put it out there sooner rather than later, because the show that Pam is going to put on is going to be awesome. This is from Pam, so if you want her, you can let Pam know. I'm pretty sure she's going to bring some to her show. This is actually, I can't believe I actually have a card handy. This is who I'm talking about. This is Pam. The business is Orchids in Bloom. She's going to do the fair that, oh my gosh, a mosquito was biting me. She's going to do the fair that in 2 weeks from now, so I will put all the information. And this is from Pam, and also this is from Pam. It's Amazing Rainbow Show. So look at this. This is amazing. This is very me. Big cat, flowy, floriferous looking blooms. This mosquito is literally in my face trying to bite my nose. This is so Miami. So see, you see it there in the video. It's coming out. It wants to be on screen too. Anyway, this is White Dream. This is White Dream. It has a little bit of flare. Look at how gorgeous. Look at that labellum. I'm in love with this. This one has a scent. It's kind of like more soapy, I would say. Soapy, clean, not rosy, not floral, not sweet, but soapy clean, if you get what I'm trying to say. All right, over here, I think you saw this one already. And I've mentioned it already. And now look, the roots are saying, we're ready. So this is not my normal go-to. This came in the Moats raffle prize. But I love it because it reminds me of my brassavolas. Look at these beautiful flowers. It has been in bloom since January 20 something. So I'm really impressed with it. Yes, I still got to repot. I got to repot that. So I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to mount her, but we'll see. Over here, this one's from Vicky. This is Elsie Mini Song Petite. And I fell in love with the flower. That's it. I fell in love with the flower. That's it. And when you smell her, she also has like Dove soap. Isn't that strange? I mean, it's not a bad smell, but it's not the normal Cattleya sweet scent. So I was thinking maybe on a nice piece of cork that I got from Ophi's. It's a possibility. Okay. Right next door, you have this beautiful Dendrobium nobili. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. There was a time that I was just looking for her, and then I kind of realized, oh my gosh, you kill nobilis. Don't do it, whatever you do. So I stopped looking. And then look what ends up in my lap. This was from Pam. Look at that. Dendrobium Oriental Smile Butterfly. It's just, I mean, it's so beautiful. Inside here in the throat, it feels like, and it looks like velvet. And then the petals are so soft. Look at that Look at the color. Oh my gosh, she's just gorgeous. And let me see. Yeah, more. Yeah, this is a beautiful, the normal nobly. Why is that word not coming out today? The normal nobly scent. Very, very sweet. And very in a good way, not very in the, oh my god, too much way. All right, right back here, I only have one on my whole panel here that's blooming at this time, which is fine. I'm not complaining. But this one is a hard cane dendrobium. I have her on this cork mount, and it was just like a no ID. I've seen a lot labeled with something pink stripe or something stripe. So I'm guessing that's what it is. She is pretty. I have several of the same kind. Now this one, you're gonna say, wow, that is dark. That is very dark. This looks regal. This looks like a vampire. A vampire would like, if there was a vampire orchid collector, he or she would die for one of these. This is called Dendrobium Black Jelly. So a lot of times in the orchid world, they call black when it's this color. And you can see the back. That is, you know, like a dark purple fuchsia. And then the front, look at that. That is gorgeous. So pretty. Obviously, these are never scented, but they're so pretty. I really have to figure out what I'm going to do with her. On this panel, I don't have anything blooming right now, but I do like how good they look, how healthy they look, the light and the air that they're getting. Everything seems really good with these. Look at how this is already going. Oh, that's nice. That's one of my mounts from Andrew Mudworks. So the only one I have, I don't even think this is show worthy to show you, but this is Hyacinth or Singing Sunbeam. I don't know why I ended up with like 3 or 4 of these. I went crazy in Home Depot one day. This is a bag baby, and it's on the way out, but I might as well just show you. All right, a couple of my dens in my Dendrobium compot are spiking. Some are blooming, some are finishing. So that's the fun part about having a compot. You're gonna have different stages of growth. You're gonna have some that are gonna bloom. You're gonna have some, see, like on this one over here, I have buds. See that? I have buds on this one. The other one is blooming. And it just gives you different stages. And from the window, one of them is always blooming. So for me, it does the trick. This one is Dendrobium Snowflake, I believe, or White Snow. And this is fresher. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous. Look at that. No scent. This is a Denphal. But, I mean, it's a very, very good grower. It was small when I bought her. Over here, it's a good and bad situation. So this is a lovely Schilleriana. The good part is she's blooming. The bad part is she got entangled with another orchid. So some of her buds fell off, unfortunately. This is a beautiful flower, a light, sweet scent. This is from HC Orchids. And a lot of people buy Schillerianas because of the foliage. It has those beautiful silvery mottled leaves. And yeah, I bought it for both, I guess. And this is a no ID, but I bought her because she has fragrance. She has a fragrance. So if you have smelled the Schilleriana or any other Phalaenopsis that has a light fragrance, it's just something like candy, like you can't stop smelling it. So if you ever find a phal, don't be embarrassed to smell her, because a lot of times, not a lot, but sometimes, you know what you're looking for, you're gonna find them, and then jackpot. So this is what I have blooming in this compot. And let's go to the other side. All right, right over here. Oh my gosh. there I am in my house dress. Right over here, we have a couple beauties. So this was one of my first phal mounts, and she's pretty gorgeous. I don't remember if these two are the same. I put two on a mount, and they bloom every year. I just think she's so gorgeous. No scent on this one. The next one is from Pam, Orchids in Bloom. I believe she told me that she's gonna have a lot of these for the Amazing Thailand show. So again, I know my little plug for that, because it's gonna be awesome. It really is. I'll put the flyer at the end. And also don't forget to go to the Fairchild Tropical Gardens. That's the one that's next weekend. So this is RTH Xingfang Orange. No scent, but those colors, oh my gosh. And I put her against a black mount because I really like the contrast. I think it's a beautiful combination. This is actually made of clay. And I zip tied her on there. I added some sphagnum. Of course, the birds want to join the conversation. Shh. Shush. All right, let's take a look at another one from Pam. Oh my gosh, I didn't even plan it this way. Honestly, guys, I didn't have time to plan this bloom show at all. I just came out here. I just fertilized, so I feel extremely. Oh, look at all these roots. I feel extremely accomplished when I fertilize everything at once. Sometimes I have to do it in parts. But this was Pam's choice for me. Pam thought I should get this one, and it's gorgeous. RLC Chamthang Delight Joy. And this flower is so substantial. It is, smells delicious, looks beautiful, makes a big dramatic entrance, or it's just fantastic. These are two that I have to repot or mount like soon. Look at that. You see that? This, folks, is what we call permission to mount. Permission to mount. So this lovely beauty, I took her for judging, so you might have seen her before, but just in case you did not see that video, this is from Ecuagenera, and her name is Cattleya Schroeder's Lilac. So I got this one last year at Ecuagenera. This one smells peppery. It literally smells like if you took the pepper shaker and sniffed it. I mean, if you like it, great. If you don't, great. She's so beautiful, I don't even care. The lip, oh my gosh, gorgeous. Look at that. The veining, the spots, it looks like she's airbrushed. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. I love her shape. And over here we have a mess going on the counter like normal. This is one of my first phals that I went out and I bought from RF. This is called Fuller's Sunset. And yeah, I think you're gonna see a lot of phals because the phals are doing their thing, and that's okay. Fuller's Sunset. So she starts off this yellow and then she ends up kind of creamy. And the labellum is just stupendous. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it lasts. This one, I remember last time, it lasted like 6 months or maybe even more. Incredible. This is a no ID compot. So if you have a lot of phals and you don't know what to do with them, maybe some rescue phals, I'm trying to rescue that one, put it in a big net basket. Put some moss in there, because if not, they're going to dry out too quickly, at least in my environment. That's what I found. And you can have beautiful compots to hang. Now I'm going to hang this somewhere when she's done, to display all these spikes. The 3 of them are in spike. See, this is the spike, and look at the other one. So it's an idea. The one that it was for rescue is just surviving, and it's okay. It's okay. I understand. You're just going to survive. You'll bloom next year, okay? It's okay with me. My Francis Fox, again, putting a show. I have never been more satisfied. So I want to say thank you to Lady Vanda, because I kind of thought, oh my God, I've heard of that name before. I've heard of Francis Fox before. And I also, after I bought her, I heard some controversy about it being virused. So let's just address that, because a lot of people were like, oh my god, why would you buy that? Because in the past all of the Francis foxes have been, well guys, that was long time ago. There has been years, there has been like 20 years where there have been many growers that have, I don't know exactly, I am definitely not a scientist, but I know that they it was like a meristem cloning of a healthy piece of the plant, creating now a line that it does not have the virus. I also tested her, so she is good. You can buy tests. I'll see if I can put a picture of what my test manufacturer's name is. I think they're not very cheap. Mine, I think the kind that I got were like $8 a pop. So if you really, really want to save the plant and you think you need to know, buy yourself a virus test. But also keep in mind, it's going to test for two, Cymbidium mosaic and the other one, something ring spot. Those two. God forbid there's another virus that your plant has. You might think it doesn't have a virus. So you know what? I don't know what to tell you. You guys do what you want with your own plants and your tests and all that. But let's not tell everybody, hey, you got a virus. How do you even know? Jeez Louise. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. I have another video. This is my other compote. Look at how gorgeous that looks. I have another video. So I'm like running 2 conversations in my head at once that I want to put out there because I saw something. Look at this. This is just starting. Look at the spikes. Spikes galore. This is the one that Roxy also got. Roxy got this from Palmer's, I believe. And I got it from Sunset Nursery. I got 3. The price was, I think, $11. I know, so cheap. But look at this one. This is my original mount. The original mount that, although I'm super proud of, I have 2 different cats that don't match and a random fowl that keeps blooming. Whatever, it's okay. When you first start things, you experiment, you do things, and then later you learn and you realize, oh my gosh, these orchids are going to grow and I'm going to run out of space. Look how pretty the fowl is. She's so pretty. So what I was going to say, I'm going to do another video because I saw something that was a little bit, what do you call it? I don't want to say alarming. It wasn't alarming. It was annoying, disturbing, something like that. This one's on the way out. This is another compote, by the way. I just put a lot of random fowls on this slat thing, and they're spiking and blooming and just hanging out. So guys, I'm even gonna sit down to tell you, oh my gosh. So I just watered all these. Someone was making some comments about everyone on you, and yes, they did use a generalization. Everyone on YouTube, they don't know what they're talking about. So I'm gonna make a video, kind of like my own personal response to that, because I was a little bit disturbed that people make these generalizations and they have no idea where the information is coming from. And honestly, it's just a shame, because there are some people with good intentions that just want to, you know, share their journey, teach you what they learned, that kind of thing, like me, like Nelson, like Roxy, you know. There's no ill intentions, but then other people come out and say, oh, they're all horrible. Huh. So let me get off that subject, because I wanna do that on a separate video. So this is a hieroglyphica, and it's a coincidence, but this is also from Pam, but it was another show, not recently. This is the Phalaenopsis hieroglyphica, and she's a really strong one, because the way that she's shaped, she gets wet here in the crown all the time, and I am always thinking, oh my gosh, that's it, but nope. This is another random fowl that I just found pretty. I put her in a pot, and she had some kind of mottled leaves. She was thirsty at work, so I brought her home, and let's see if she does better over here. Over here, I have my second Schilleriana. This Schilleriana is silver crossed with jungle. So this one is supposed to have rounder, shorter leaves, which it does. And I have her in here with some moss and some lava rock. Her roots are liking it. And her beautiful blooms are fragrant. They're very flat. And they just smell soft and sweet and delicious. Which is funny because I had a question. The next time I go, I think there's something down here. I don't even know what it is. But the next time I go to my orchid society, I want to ask this question. Because isn't it true that you take your orchids, you think they're beautiful, and then they say something to you like, the flowers are cupped. What the heck is going on here? I have no idea what the heck is going on here. This is the first bloom for me for this one, and it definitely does not look like a normal bloom. So I don't know. Crown Fox Sunrise. This was a cutting that I got on sale of Niña de Primavera and Fuchs Orange Nugget. An awarded plant cutting. I guess I did not treat it correctly, so maybe this bloom doesn't look the best. So we will move on. So this is my novelty phal section. Most of them are novelty phals. Some of them are regular phals. And some of them are imposters. Like, no, just kidding. But here I have two on a lovely piece of leftover, I don't know what that's from, fence. This is one of my first mounts, so I didn't do a great selection on picking the wood. But this is the question that I was referring to. Why is it that some orchids, although their nature makes the flower more cupped, why is that a bad thing? So if there's anybody watching, if you're an AOS judge or a trainee or apprentice to a judge, or you just know a lot, let me know why. Because I personally have an orchid that I think is absolutely gorgeous, and naturally, I even looked it up, her blooms are cupped, slightly cupped, and that is a negative. So what do I do with my slightly cupped orchid that I think is gorgeous? Anyways, I know the flatter, you could see it all, whatever, but some of them, I mean, step back, you can see it, but for some reason that's a big negative. I'd love to know the reasoning why, if they were naturally that way. Yvonne Love Song, yellow number 2, HC Orchids. I have info on HC Orchids, so if you want to support, of course, the tag is not going to go back in. Why does that always happen? I'm going to put it here on the outside, fix it later. Well, if you want to support the channel, there's several ways. The first thing you can do is do a thumbs up if you can, if you have a few seconds, because that's all it takes, a few seconds. Do a thumbs up, and then you can also engage with me by leaving me a comment. How about what's your favorite bloom? How about anything? Comment on anything. Some people comment emojis. That counts. So that's great, and I appreciate it. Another thing is a super thanks. That is when you have some kind of a financial donation, which is fantastic and phenomenal and the best, so that I can continue to support my orchids and do my videos. This is a no ID, by the way. I picked this up at Sunset Nursery. I just wanted a phal with variegated leaves. Look how pretty. And I didn't have another pot handy, so I made bunk beds, and they are together, even though they have nothing to do with each other. This back one didn't have a tag. It was a no ID from RF, and it's peloric and beautiful and scented. And this one is not scented, it's not peloric, still beautiful. And I don't know, they're roommates. How cute. So this one right here, before it goes out, I know it's fading, it doesn't look sharp right now. This is called Phal Green World. This is from Wilson, my first Redland show, I believe. So yeah, how else can you support my channel? You can visit HC Orchids if you want to buy a novelty phal. Okay, like many of these are from HC Orchids. Some are from Wilson, some are from Joseph Wu, some are from Kroll Smith, but a lot are from HC. And I do get a very small percentage on the orchids that are sold there with my code. The code is MEL. So I believe if it's your first time, you can get 15% off. Look at all those buds. That's a tetraspis. Oh my gosh. And look, I've been watering, holding that thing, and my hands look awful. They don't normally look like that. Am I just getting old? What's going on? Anyway, I had to stop here because this one is the first. I mean, you got to think back at the very first videos. This is the first one that I discovered, a fowl with a scent. I don't have any idea where she came from. All I know is that I would go out to the area where the pergola was right when it got built, and I said, wow, oh my goodness. So upon looking through Google and all these things and describing it and the mottled leaves and such, I believe it has a name, something like Golden Buddha, and it has an absolutely adorable fragrance. If you ever bump into her, take a picture, take a I was gonna say a blind shot. Not a blind shot, a snapshot. No, that's not right. A screenshot. Oh my gosh. Oh my, it's too much fertilizing, I think. I fertilized my brain. A screenshot. Take a screenshot and get yourself a Golden Buddha, if that's what it's called. I know, I wish I could provide you with the perfect, the correct name, but you have a picture. She smells delicious. You need her. You need her. Okay, let's move a little bit faster. This is another one from HC, I believe. Chang Hi Lady? Your Jai Lady? Let me see if this one has a fragrance. I don't know. Oh, I had water. That's not good. Well, I just watered. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. Peloric. Gorgeous. Very slight fragrance, but I smell something, and hey, that's a plus on a fowl. So that is also 3D printed from HC. I don't know if he's still doing them, but I believe that these I got because I thought it was the Golden Buddha. So they could be. They smell delicious. It might be. 2 more in the same little pot or bowl. This one is Yafan Green Batman, also from HC. This one doesn't stop blooming. Don't you get tired? You're always in bloom. And then I had a little baby Schilleriana, also from HC. Schilleriana, Alice's Dream with red stripe. She's so, so pretty. All right, so my Dendrobium Hawaii Spectacular. Uh-oh, we're against the light. You can't see. Yeah, it's almost out, but I might as well show you. Let's go into the pergola. Oh, I still have a little bit of this. A little bit. This one got messed up in the rain. The cold came, and she is fine. Mitsuguchi Princess Kiko in a beautiful vina planter. So if you don't know about vina planters, look it up if you see them at a show. It's a great story, a great small business, and a great product. So although nothing really is blooming on here, I mean, this, I put her on here already like that. That's an Anobi Splash. But what I did want to show you, and I hope that my friend Nelson is watching, I did want to show you the first ones that I put. Look, already root action is happening on the first ones. This is from his yard. This is a piece of tamarind wood, super hard. And I did a little project. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to send him a picture. He's going to be happy to see that. I mean, he knows. He knows. I just need another piece now. Look, look, look. The roots are going bonkers. I love to see that. So I did a little project. I'm going to see if I could do something with that, because that doesn't look that awesome. I don't know what to put in there. Maybe some moss, maybe, I don't know. I mixed cement. Can you believe that? I mixed cement. Thai constellation, but we're here for orchids. This is a Dendrobium Flamingo Gardens that is in bud again. I don't understand it. It just doesn't stop. This lovely epidendrum is so pretty. Look at the red flowers. I really have to be careful with this one because I don't know. I just don't really. There's some orchids that you feel like you're confident, you know exactly what to do, and then there's some that you look at them and you're like, behave, please, be good. I have another one over there. I've had this one for a long time. But if you want to know a tip, I asked Reina, that's where that's from, I believe, the red one. I asked Reina, what is the trick to these epidendrums? And she said to give them a trim when they're done blooming. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to see if that does the trick. So you are going to see another little snippet, because I'll probably have to put it in a few days when this Memoria Louise Fuchs, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Super long spike. Look how long it is. And Nelson said it's fragrant, and mine, I haven't smelled anything. So, and I have a good nose, so I don't know. I have her on absolutely nothing, just one metal hanger, and that's it. All right, over here, oh, I see a spike. Over here we have from Josh at the Orchid Den, Hawaiiara Lava Burst. You've seen her before. She is not difficult if you have her mounted. I thought I was losing her, so I put her on a mount, and I'm really happy with, you know, her blooming twice a year, I want to say. We'll wait for her. She's not ready. This one's not ready. So there's a lot of spikes, guys. This one I missed it. So if I can find a good picture, I'll put it in. This one's always blooming, and I don't know how I ended up with 3 or 4 of those. But let's keep on going. My teddy bear is still going. This is a nice soft fragrance. It's a Lamalata crossed with Satan Fidania Metrata. So that's the cross, and then you call it teddy bear. How cute is that? So right over here, this one's from RF. Catherine Higgins. And look, this is what happens when you don't use a special permanent marker. It's gone. Vanica Stylist, Catherine Higgins. Lovely fragrance. Small plant, really cute. Moving on. All right, guys, this is not a bloom, but I just want to show you. These I got at Fort Lauderdale from Mundiflora. These are Maximas. So I got them for like $23. And look at how they're getting along on the mounds. The roots, look, the roots are doing their thing. Makes me very happy. Oh, I almost forgot one right above. This is Cristata crossed with Lamalata. From Moats. Smells delicious. Compact. Easy grower. This mama, this is a Siamese twin. This is the name. This was actually a special from Home Depot. I think I got her for $59. But, and I have a pink one, but this is, why do you think I bought her? Because there was 2 in 1. I guess they didn't notice, or they just didn't separate it. I don't know. My surprise when I saw 2. All right, that one's on the way out. Bye-bye. This one is still looking good, surprisingly. This is one of 2. Well, actually, I guess 3, because this keiki is growing, of Colmarie. This color is so deep, even in the light. Look how dark that is. Some people don't like the scent because it's like lemon fresh, but also plastic, waxy plastic with lemon fresh. Does that make sense? I don't know. And I actually hate saying does that make sense. I don't know why I said that right now. All right, let's keep on going down the line because I promised, at least myself, this is gonna be a short video. This bloom is confusing me. This bloom is confusing me. It doesn't look all right. It just bloomed 2 days ago. She should look better than this. She should look better. Let me show you what the whole plant looks like. It is a better grow. What's her name again? Oh, Taiwan cat. Something's wrong. Sometimes you just need to use your instinct. Why is she so yellow? That's another thing. Why is that bulb turning black? She has new growth. So when you have things like this, you need to stop and inspect. And she's been there for a while. So this spring, I'm going to take her out of there and see what's going on with the root system. All right, this is the other El Rojo Valentine, but this one was a bag baby. Very cute, no scent, very cute. Did I just see a bud? Yes, there's a bud there, so we'll see. I don't even remember what it is. Tag is broken, story of my life. Tag is stuck. Looks like some kind of encyclia, so we'll come back to that one. All right, that one's done. Finito for that one. This is Bangalore. Tavisus. Tavisexa. Okay. These colors are to die for. This is beautiful. And she's been in bloom for a very long time. So, coming back over here in this shelf that I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or not, but she's just starting to bloom. We have a Cattleya and Dendrobium. So if you remember, I made a mistake. I had two. But see this, look at the size of this flower. And now when I turn it around to see the other flowers, you're gonna say, what? Yeah, I made a mistake. I am human. So that's a royal chip with a Charlotte's Web. I put two of them together, the wrong two. So I have another royal chip and it's by itself. I'll show you in a bit. Over here, if you're a fowl lover, take a piece of wood, put all the fowls. Why not? Here we have a spotted charm, BLC spotted charm. Does BLC still exist? Did they change that too? Who knows? Super pretty. Starts off green, ends up white. I feel like a broken record because this one blooms a lot and every time I show you. My speciosum. My gram speciosum. I don't even know. We're gonna get back to her because I don't know if she loves it, hates it, what. There's buds coming on Lauderdesii, adorable. There's buds coming on Encyclia cordillera. Yay! There's buds in here from Waldor. I don't even know, but we're gonna focus on blooms. This one's not done yet, so you will see when she finishes blooming. This is one of my favorites. Williams drumbeat. Oh my gosh. Ooh, sticky sock. Williams drumbeat. She is so gorgeous. This one, unfortunately, aborted the spike. This one had a spike, and then I don't know what happened. It said, no, maybe not today. All right, so I had to go all the way back because the star of the show, should I leave her for last? Yeah, I think should I leave her for last? Okay, I'm gonna leave her for last. Please, I don't wanna forget. So there's a lot growing here, a lot of roots, everything's looking good. Still, if you know, I'm still Mania Rara, Millennium, Witchcraft. It's growing 2 new growths. I have just lightly sprayed it because that's what I've been told. Why? What do I do now? What's going on with this thing. I would really love to just know. I think with Cattleyas, I instinctively know what to do with Vandas and with Dens. But with this, I mean, I'll just see a bunch of question marks. And the same with this. This is a Bulbophyllum gravulens. And it'll grow a leaf. It'll drop a leaf. Grow a leaf, drop a leaf. Grow a leaf, drop a leaf. I don't know what the deal is, but she doesn't like me very much. Oh, and my other Bulbophyllum doesn't like me either. So I hope Lady Vanda tells me what I'm doing wrong. This is my Medusa. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. I don't know. Let's keep moving. This is the very controversial. The name got taken away. Can you believe it? So this, I bought it with a tag that says Walkeriana Kenny. I've seen a lot of people that have. They still sell it with such tag. It still says Walkeriana Kenny. But I've been told that it's only 75% species, therefore you can't call it Walkeriana. I get that. But why are they still selling it with that name? So now her name is Cattleya Snowblind. Cattleya Snowblind. Either way, she's gorgeous. Mounted her. She's doing great. We're growing here. Let's keep moving. My green Dendrobium, green flash, is tiny, but it keeps on blooming over and over and over again. Very cute. Can't wait for her to get bigger. Now that, my friends, was a really, really good find. That's coming soon to a pergola near you. That is my Skinneri. I was thinking, what is wrong? Why does she hate me? Why doesn't she bloom? And now she's in spike. So here we have some random phals doing their thing. Some are blooming, some are done. Let me turn this around slowly. Slowly. All right, here we have one. Beautiful orange, trick or treat, crossed with Cattleya Caribbean. So Caribbean is one of the ones that, oh, I can't tell you because it's a save the best for last one. Isn't that pretty? That was actually a bag baby. This pot is from RF. These roots are from, what is this? Garbage. All right, over here, we're all just working. There's buds forming, spikes forming. Let's see what else I find. Oh, I see buds on my Anusmum Super Balm. So we'll get back to those. Oh my goodness, it looks like I have to pressure wash the pergola. Where did all that dirt come from? All right, we're still here on the top shelf. Now this one doesn't like me. This is a Zygo. Rain Moonlight Caloric is what it's called. It has a soft fragrance. It blooms once a year for me. It lasts a long time. They're pretty. Am I gonna get another Zygo? No, because this stresses me out. This that happens to Oncidiums and Zygos, that stresses me out. I don't know why. I feel like I can't keep those leaves happy and healthy. Over here we have RTH, Love Love Rich, bag baby. Ay, can you scoot over a little bit? Échate para allá. Okay, so this is Love Love Rich. Not my colors. Mini cat, kind of cute. This is fresher. So it's a color changer. It starts off light yellow like this. These are just opening up, and then it turns like that. Kind of cute, no fragrance. It's all right. This one is my other royal chip. This is gorgeous. This is a Latouria Dendrobium. I believe they're from Australia. Take a look at the whole plant. I wish I knew how to spike these better, or I'm sorry, stake these better, so that, you know, they would all be like that. I just didn't really have the time. I thought they were dehydrated because This is what the canes look like, but no, it's fine. Now this is gonna last a really, really, really long time. So I think that's a must-have for your collection. The royal chip or the microchip or the Charlotte's Web. There's a whole bunch of different varieties, and they look very similar to this. They're really pretty. Do they smell? Some of you are asking. I can sense that telepathically. No. Telepathically. Okay, down here we have what's pretty normal for me. I just wet the heck out of them. Yeesh. And not only wet them, but I shot them with the fertilizer, so not good. RLC Lustrous Jade, another bag baby. She's pretty, I guess. This is the second bloom for her, so this doesn't actually look even. The first bloom was super duper wonky. This one is just super wonky, not duper, just super. And she still has a good fragrance. And I think she bloomed. Oh, this one doesn't have a date. Yeah, 2021. This one bloomed shortly after I bought her. So for me, it was a win-win. This is what's left over of my ETT Volcano Trick, Volcano Queen, also a better grow. Oh, I almost passed my Banana Royal. This is Banana Royal. Dendrobium. This was a great buy. They had them for $15 at RF. And she blooms a lot. All right, I'm gonna skip the ones that are not looking like they are fresh enough to view. This is Blue Hawaii, I believe. Let me double check. I ended up with a couple of these. Blue Twinkle, sorry. Blue Twinkle. Blooms a lot, easy to grow, vigorous grower actually. I have another one. I have 3. I don't know how I have 3. But I see beautiful buds and I am automatically excited. Oh my gosh, this is very exciting. This is from Pam. Den Palpabray. I got this when I visited Apopka last April, and I am going this April too. So that's beautiful. It kind of looks like Fermari. Yeah, my Tolumnias. So I had some questions. They're like, Tolumnias are so difficult, blah, 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 blah. I heard a bunch of that. And I'm like, why? This is what I did. I stuffed them in a basket and put some lava rock to hold them down. That's it. A little bit of Spanish moss so they can look pretty. And that's it. They bloom all the time. And I have, I think, 2 or 3 different kind in there because they like to be buddies, in my opinion. Up here we have my Brassavola nodosa going out. This is the Mas Mejor, I believe. This is a compact cone. What? This is from Bangjong. These are all 3 different baby cats and a Brassavola nodosa in the center. Doesn't that make a whole bunch of sense? Those are the things you do when you first start, and then afterwards you're like, why did I do that? These have nothing. This is Xingfang Unique Red. So this one's like a red violet. This one over here, Xingfang, another red one. And then on this side, we have an amazing Thailand. And then over here, another Xingfang. So 3 red ones, an amazing Thailand. How does that even make any sense? I don't know how I did that. But anyways, this one is going to be a PSA, public service announcement from Melissa in the Orchid Pergola. So look at this beauty, first of all. She's gorgeous. But when I saw that I had a couple of plants that were starting to show signs of pests, I went ahead and hit them with the hard stuff. Yes, with this. This is the hard stuff. If you know, you know. You're very careful with that. You cover up, you wear a mask, you wear your PPE, you wear everything you got to make sure that you're not inhaling that, make sure it's not getting on your skin. But guess what? Guess what it does when a bud is opening? this is what it does. Apparently, I hit these buds. They were almost open. Look at what it did. Look at what, I mean, it's still beautiful, but I feel very responsible for hitting them with orthene. Look at how they should look. This is how they should look. Impeccable, gorgeous. But that's what I did. It's like if you hit them with acid, it's awful. So that is Pamela Hetherington. This one came as a bag baby from Ecuagenera with no roots, might I add. With no roots, because sometimes when you get bag babies from other places, you get them with no roots. That's another thing I wanted to make a video on. Someone made a comment talking bad about places that sell you orchids like that. Honestly, just because you don't know what to do when you get them like that, don't blame the vendors. They do just fine. Look, I'll show you a trick. This does magic. This is called Rapid Start, a rooting enhancer. I haven't tried any other ones. I tried this one and it does great for roots. This is also magic. This is a hormone. It helps you when you get your orchids that come in bags, and you think, oh no, no roots, the evil vendors. No, you just don't know how to revive the roots. That's not their problem. You know, I guess I'm feisty today. I don't know. I'm being feisty today. This is another one, Sing Ying Sunbeam. Why do I have so many of the Sing Ying Sunbeams? Not even my color. But they're cute. I can't complain. Look how cute they are. All right, we need to move faster. This is gonna take too long. I think you guys are gonna hang up or change the channel. This is a pretty Tolumnia. They came without a tag with a second spike. Yeah, I was gonna repot her, but I'm like, she's doing fine in there. This is another piece of a Howie, oh geez Louise. Howie HOW dot lava burst from Josh. I thought she was gonna die, so I put a piece of her just with moss, and she decided that she is alive and well, and I'm crazy. But look at how cute that pot is. Josh has these. So cute. This is my Dendrobium Thai Pearl. This is another one I thought, that's cute, but guess what? She bloomed so much. And against the black mount, I love the look. I love the look. It's the look of love. So here we have Dendrobium compots. They're doing their thing. Some are in, some are out. I don't even know what those are called, but it's okay. Some are antelope, some are no name. All right, I had to take a breath. I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm talking so much. This is Dendrobium spectabile, aka the alien orchid, from the Orchid Den. She's an easy, vigorous grower. I have her in practically nothing. Is it nothing? Yeah. Nothing. I slid her out of her plastic pot and slid her in there from the Orchid Den. So, oh my gosh, I see another spike. Yay. Oh, wow, that's awesome. All right, so right over here in the entrance, I know you've heard me say that nobelies hate me. And then I see this. So I'm so confused. This, oh, and more buds coming. This is what I decided to do with the nobelies after they told me they hate me. I said, I'm gonna get a nice piece of cork. I'm gonna mount them on there. I'm gonna add some moss for moisture. And I'm just gonna let them hit with water every now and then. I'm gonna back off in the winter and see what happens. Well, that worked out pretty nicely. I don't see the tag, but I think I remember something about spring. Not spring Apollon, it's the other one. Something about angel something. I don't know. I'll see if I can find it and I'll give you her name. So that's one of my nobelies. Here we have a Showstopper. I should have saved this one for last. Take a look at this Showstopper. This is from RF Orchids. Yes, it's windy. Her name is Epidendrum stanfordianum. I'll show you her tag. Oh, this tag is about to go. It feels crispy. This is a species. This came on this piece of wood. Look at those flowers, how intricate. Oh my goodness. It's so windy that I can't show you without holding on. Let me hold on to it. Isn't that beautiful? And right now she's too high to see if she has a scent, but I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. One more that I forgot was the yellowbird. I feel so bad. I always overlook the yellowbird. Look at that. She's so pretty and so easy to grow. No scent right now. Maybe in the evening, since it has Brassavola nodosa, color changer, spots, all of the above. Oh my gosh, there's water in the Rex. There's water in the Rex. Oh no. So this is my Rex, guys. This is my Rex. I need help. I want this Rex to bloom. The roots are looking good. She is mounted on driftwood. She is given the special treatment. I come out every day to make sure. I heard she doesn't like to dry up. So we are giving her water daily. I've even been, giving her a little bit extra, which means I've taken bottled waters, put it in a sprayer, and wet her with that. Isn't that crazy? I'm giving her special treatment, even better than my big mama, just because I know that she's a little finicky. And I got her like this. So don't think, ew, you're killing her. That's how I got her. This was just the way it was. But I'm happy to have her. I think I only paid like $30-something from wait. Oh, don't tell me. No. Okay. BR Orchids? Is that what it was? BR Orchids. So that's how she looked. And in my opinion, I'm really happy that she grew this new growth. Make sure it doesn't get water in it. So sometimes you need to blow on it so the water drops go elsewhere. So I just wanted to show you that. I think everything else is completed in the oh, there's one more. I just saw it for the first time. What is this? BC Little Stars. Aww. All right. I think there's one. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Why am I so easily startled? That was just my watering thingamabob. Why am I so easily startled? Oh my gosh, I just saw this huge spike. Yay, this is Chamberkia tibicinus, aka Myrmecophila, whatever you want to call it. So someone's doing her acro in the grass. She just came from dance class. Oh, there's one over here. There's one over here. This is my tree of sickness. Unfortunately, this one is the one that I found with scale. So I sprayed it and I'm treating her. And this one also has something, but she's blooming. So it's funny how even though they're sick, they bloom, which kind of proves to us humans that they're not blooming for you. They're blooming for them. They're blooming to survive, because that's what they need to do to get pollinated. I don't know why it irks me when people say, look at the beautiful bloom she did for me. No, it's not for you. She wants to survive. She wants to get pollinated. So that's the reason for blooming. But look at how bad this looks. I thought it was scale. I sprayed, and then I sprayed so many times that I thought, oh my gosh, if the scale's not gonna kill her, I am. It's the Christmas, what's it called? Doris and Byron. Doris and Byron. So I thought of just getting rid of her and saying goodbye, but I said, okay, I'm just gonna put her in the mango sick tree. This is the mango sick tree, which hopefully this year, hopefully I'll get more than one mango with some bite marks in them, because that's what I got last year. I got one mango and it was half chewed up when it came out. Isn't that awful? Half chewed up mango. Who wants that? Odalis, my friend, was asking me about my Chinese lantern. And there it is. There's one little bud on it. It hates me. And I didn't know they started there. You know, if you don't stake them, they're going to grow horizontal. I can't believe I paid $45 for that plant. And it looks like a bad, doesn't that look like poison ivy or something? I don't know. It looks so bad. I wish I could get a refund because I don't know what to do with it. Oh my gosh. So this other one, I also am killing softly. This one, if you can believe it, well, at least it has new growth here, I think. If you can believe it, this is Queen's Wreath, the beautiful purple one that people have growing like a weed in their backyard, and I have it growing like a stick. I'm very offended with the way that this plant is treating me, and yeah, another one that I don't know. I should only do orchids, only do orchids. I shouldn't do citrus trees either. This one, I believe, is a Myers lemon. This one's okay, but no lemons. No, is this lemon? Yeah, no, this is orange. This is an orange tree, and there are no oranges ever, and it's been a couple years. So this is a lemon tree. It looks like a tumbleweed, but I am saving the best for last. Look, it has sooty black stuff. You could tell there's some kind of bug on it, eating the heck out of it, making it look gross. It looks like it's been burnt. I have no idea what to do. And saving the best for last, this is my lime tree. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this lime tree? You think I'm gonna get any juicy limes anytime soon? I don't understand how much I have to water this. I have fertilized it. Even the weeds underneath are growing better than this tree. I have no idea. This has been here for 7 years. I'm gonna give up any time now. It's too bad that I'm so persistent that I can't give up. These palm fronds, this is the palm frond that almost killed me last night. And I have a feeling that squirrels were timing it. Right when I walked underneath, that thing fell on me and I heard them laughing. I swear I did. I heard them laughing. Okay, we're gonna do this quickly because this video is turning out to be hours in my mind. In my mind, it's hours. Oh, I can smell the fertilizer in here. I can smell the sea kelp. Ah, oof, stinky wink. Anyways, the only thing good here, progress-wise, is that we see some spikes on the Myrmecophilus. We have this beautiful pink spike or bloom on Vanda Warintra pink from Bangjong. This has been in bloom for such a long time. No scent on these dinner plate type of flowers, but look at how gorgeous. Pretty. I have one in here that I'm saving for last. This one's on the way out and it's backwards. Oh my gosh, it got banged. But you can see what the flower looks like. See, when this happens, when it's windy, this thing comes down and whack, and kind of breaks my flowers here. So I'm gonna have to figure out another situation so they don't get so abused like they're getting when it's windy. Oh my gosh, yay! Look, this is my very special. Remember, one is mine, one is Katie's. Katie is my sister-in-law. This is Warneri crossed with Massii Lawrenceana. This is from Whimsy Orchids. Oh, and here's the other side. So if you don't know Whimsy Orchids, Google that. If you know, you know. I'm already ready to go back. I'm ready to go back to Whimsy. Here we have another beautiful Vanda. And since I put the moss, it's kind of hard to see what the tag is. Mem Tan Chai by Danny Sony. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Wait. This one belongs over there. This is the one that is by Danny Soniana. This one I bought at Home Depot. It smells delicious. It's like brown and cream and then pink and then a little happy face in the center. But she's not done yet, so we'll come back to her when she's ready. It's almost like I feel like they're in the dressing room and we're disturbing. They're not ready. They're not ready for their solo now. Okay, this one I can't even spot the tag. Where is that tag? Hello. Oh, I don't know. But I'll show you the flowers nevertheless. Look how gorgeous. Deep wine colored, no scent. I think this was a Home Depot find. And this one I thought was dying, lost some leaves. I did not give it a good treatment. I don't know what I did to her, but she's still alive and she's still blooming. Two lovely flowers from Siri Fragrance. The scent is unbelievable. It's delicious. Oh, it's like candy, fruity candy. So pretty. This one I also think it's on the way out. This is Jirac Fruity from Bangjong. Very slight fragrance. I have to cut that off. What else is going on here? Ooh, something on the way. What is it? Oh, Boliara Sunset. No, Redland Sunset, right? If I remember correctly. Over here, we're just growing and growing and growing and growing. There's my Graham. She doesn't like me either. Over here, we're just growing. Oh, I see two lovely spikes. Let's see what's coming. That's Encyclia Mitsuko Tasika. I have no idea what that's going to look like. Never bloomed for me before. Bag baby. What is the defrost date? 2024. It says 2024 and it has two large spikes. Incredible. All right, that one's in spike. Don't remember what she is, but we're going to stick to blooms and such so that we don't spend 3 hours. This is from Moats. This is Vanda Vietnamica. We're going to wait till she's in full bloom. Oh, look at that. This is from RF. This is, don't tell me. Yellow. Limey fragrance. Don't tell me. A woman's name. Nailhammer. Oh, and I see a spike. Epic Pixie Charm Orange. Okay. I've never seen her bloom. Okay. Never seen her bloom. So let's see what happens. That one's on the way out. Okay. Let's go quickly to the other side. Another Nadosa. One flower. A big spike on this Oncidium that hates me. It may be raspberry chocolate. Maybe. And she hates me. I don't even know where to put her. Her leaves are just hating me. Oh, wow. We are spiking. And this is new from their open house. Oh, Moats Arabesque. Vanda Moats Prime Rose. Wow. Yay, 2 spikes coming soon. This is just a green den. Burana Jade Green, I think it's called. So let's move quickly. Oh, I can't let you see the showstopper for here, but look, guys, how many of you know this? How many of you know if this is a spike? I have been waiting for this thing to do something for such a long time, for basically a year now, and I think that's a spike. The leaves are okay, I guess. So let's see what happens. Nothing else here is interesting. A spike over here. Oh, something here is interesting. Not in bloom yet. It's from Waldor. It is B.L. Helen. Helen is a Digbyana crossed with Tenebrosa. So I am very excited to see that. Yay! I'm so excited to see that. Yes. All right. Anything else? Okay, over here. Oh, I see a spike. There's a spike here coming from this one. What is this? When did I get her? How did she get here? Arachnus hybrid. No idea what that is or where she came from. Does that happen to you guys? You don't have any idea where they come from? All right. This is one of the 4 that I have of the same No ID Vanda. And I keep showing you. You probably think I'm showing you the same thing. Okay, it's time for the Showstopper from the greenhouse. Drum roll, please. Oh, spike. Okay, drum roll, please. This is BLC Dewy Forest. Oh my goodness. I am going to do a short on this one. She's in a vina planter. It's dark forest green, but I have her a little dirty. I have to wash her. This is so beautiful. I actually got her with the pot at an RF show. The vina planter, Sarah, and her husband were there, and this plant was already in it, and they sold me both together, and this is gorgeous. I love her. She's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Incredible with the scent. Just a very, very beautiful flower. I really, really love the labellum on it. I love how it looks like you're going into a tunnel, and it's like there's like a ring of golden goodness. Yeah, something like that. Tell me what you think. BLC Dewy Forest. This came from Odoms, by the way. All right, guys, the grand finale is none other than a famous cross. You may know her by the name Cynthia Taylor. I will take a picture, I will make a short, I will make a reel, I will make a TikTok just so that I can show. This is so beautiful. If you don't have her, you need her. The cross is Cattleya Lawrenceana with Cattleya Caribbean. Gorgeous. I did find what those two look like so you can see what to make this beautiful. Let me grab her and take her out to the light. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is, for me, this is so beautiful. So no, they're not huge flowers. Let me, more light. Let's go to where I photograph. This is like where my JCPenney spot. This is where I normally like to put them to photograph them, because I get good light, but then the background is not good. It's too messy. So sometimes I turn it this way and it works out. Look at how gorgeous. There's always one that you're like, I can't wait for her to bloom again next year. This is it. It is so beautiful to me. I am pretty much in love with her. This is Cynthia Taylor. Again, Caribbean crossed with Lawrenceana. And I know a lot of you are not going to believe me when I tell you where I got her from. You're going to say, definitely RF. Or Carl Smith, or Pam, or Odoms, or Chadwick, or what are the big names? No, guys, actually no. This is the tag that it came with, and yes, it's a bag baby. I know I'm not a spokesperson for Better Grow. I hope one day somebody is listening that can make that happen. I would love to, because I've had a lot of good experiences. I even got one recently that I I showed on a short. You know what? Maybe we have 2 seconds that I can show you my brand new bag baby. And this is actually one. This is one. And it's pretty big, kind of heavy. But wait till you see the one that I got yesterday. And the one that I got yesterday, I know, before you say anything, the one that I got yesterday was because I needed to get some lava rock. And they kind of jumped in the cart. There's one. And there's the other. Yes, this is how big they are. This is how big they are. Can't even carry it really with one hand. Enormous, crazy roots with green tips. And I'm sorry to raise my voice, but it makes me very excited when I see this shenanigans. When I see this shenanigans. Look at this. And guys, if you don't know, I'm a school teacher, so that's the extent of my cursing. Shenanigans. Heck, that's it. What the heck? And shenanigans. That's me. So this is, I have tag handy. Here it is. Singing Willette number 5. This looks nothing like this. That's the only thing I have to say. Better Grow needs to get better tags. I know you have a tag that looks something more like that. That looks nothing like it. Zero. It's not waxy. It's not small and orange with red labellum at all. It's more like yellow. It's kind of like this. Similar to that. So I'll put a picture in, and I don't know. They're so big that I think I'm gonna need. I thought this bowl would fit them both, but I don't think so. I'm gonna need a bigger pot, which means I might need to head over to RF to get a pot. Only a pot. We'll see. But guys, they asked me again. I get a lot of questions and they're like, what's your secret? What is your secret to your orchids? Guys, I don't have any secrets. I use the same stuff as I'm sure everybody uses. I'm sure everybody uses their balanced mix 20-20-20 fertilizer. I'm sure people use some kind of insecticide and fungicide when it's necessary. Calcium, magnesium. Sometimes you need to hit it with a Super Thrive. Sometimes you need to hit it with a Rapid Start. So I'm going to do more detailed videos coming up. Sometimes you cut a piece off and you need to add some cinnamon to solderize it, to kind of, you know. When you fertilize, you need to hit it with some seaweed. What else? I do 4 times a balanced, and then on the 5th time I hit it with a bloom booster. Doesn't matter which kind, the kind that you're gonna use. Okay, if I see bugs, I hit them with the natural light first, and then sometimes you need the hard stuff. When it has been raining a lot, you hit them with the Phizan. Phizan is important. This is thiamyl. This is for fungus. What else? I don't really use that. Hydrogen peroxide. Okay, take your little torch, clean your shears. I mean, there's so many things. I have no secrets. But if someone were to ask me, what is the constant in my growing? What is the constant that I would say is the number one? It's not fertilizer. It's not water. It's not light. It is observation. Honestly, it's coming out here every day. Unless I'm on vacation, which normally I don't leave for more than a week. Unless I'm on vacation, unless I'm sick. Even if I'm sick, I feel like this makes me better. Come out and check out your orchids. Come out and take a look and do the action that you need to do before it takes over. That's it. That's it. Watch them grow, see the patterns, just observe, watch, leave space in between them so that if one of them has some kind of pathogen, some kind of bug, it's not gonna affect the, I mean, it may, but you have better chances if you have space in between them. Try to leave as much space as you can. If you don't have them that spaced out, okay? If you don't have them that spaced out, then maybe you need to come up with a different solution. Add a greenhouse, add a shelf, add a hanging rack, whatever you need to do. But just come out and watch them every day, and you'll learn so much more than anything. Just watch them every day. And that I learned from Dr. Martin Motes. That was the first thing that I read from his book that I said, wow, okay. And I haven't stopped doing that since I started growing. I actually have an anniversary coming. I have my what is this, my third year anniversary of being on YouTube. 3rd year. So I believe we're gonna do a little celebration when we go to the rainbow show. So look forward to that. And I'll see you soon. Make time for things you love. Bye guys.